Hey guys, so we're bringing you another video. Welcome back to the main account, not main account, A to Z challenge. We return playing Corki, the last champion within C. If we do, if this is a video, then C is officially complete. So hopefully we can then move on to D. But I'm having fun with this series, so hopefully you guys are enjoying it as well. Anything worth knowing? So we've got a duo. The Teemo's a one-trick Teemo, and he's duo with the Twisted Fate. Twisted Fate is a support player, so that's not the most basic champ to randomly play. That he doesn't 0 games of Twisted Fate in ranked. But we'll see how it goes. If this Thresh is decent, we can definitely win this lane. He just has to be good with his hooks. But yeah, hopefully we'll be all good. Olaf can be scary in the right hands, because obviously if I fed Olaf, you can't actually stop him. Where is good for me is he's obviously running Ghost, being an Olaf, so he can't like get over a wall. So that's the escape route for something like an Olaf. It is worth knowing we have another rare skin we are using. So this is UFO Corki. I believe UFO Corki was something that you got very early into League of Legends. Hey, Dr. Daxon with the brand new Prime. Thanks, man. Welcome, welcome.
30 seconds until minions spawn.
A ward behind us.
This is Major Tom to ground control.
In here. So I'm A-clicking right now, by the way. The reason for A-clicking is if there's an enemy that comes into vision and A-click, I'll auto-attack them instantly. We could just, like, bait this. Dr. Jackson says, long-time YouTube watcher, finally caught a stream, want to laugh, I don't even play LOL, but watched you for years. What the heck? Oh. That's peculiar. Thank you very much for the viewership. Okay, here's an interesting question for you, then. If you don't play League, what's your favourite champion? That would be interesting as someone that is more of a pure viewer. What champion for you is the coolest? You don't have to leash. I missed the Luchton as well. They were both just sitting in that. If Thresh didn't leash there, that would have been better for me, but it is what it is. They're going for level 2. Thresh, you need to auto-attack. At least we got it. Thresh isn't level 2, though. What? The Thresh is not helping me very much, but it is what it is. You love the mid lane mages? I miss playing mages. One day they'll be back. One day. Mr. Luchton as well. 65 months with Prime. It says we stand for Bottas. We stand for Bottas to race next year. Hell yeah, dude. If the rumors are true, he's got the Cadillac drive. Oh, don't use Ignite when I'm not there. Yeah, it is what it is. There's not a lot we can do with the Thresh. He is misplaying quite a lot. So again, he leashed level 1. He leashes level 1, which just isn't useful. That more hurts the, me as an AD carry, and that's the person he's supposed to be helping the most. And then he goes aggressive when he's by himself in bot lane. That again is just weird. But again, we're a guest of the rating, not expecting amazing play. So it is what it is.
An enemy has been slain.
Nice. So Olaf was invading. Okay. Don't know why Lucian was doing that. I would call that a greedy base. We need to push this in so then I can reset. So I'm not like out of sync, because now I'm half health. Lucian will come back with an item spike and full health, so we kind of want to match that, if that makes sense. think I can buy a Sheen. Perez to me is going to be his teammate 100%. But yeah, so Jeebus just said UFO Corki is apparently a promotional skin for the New Year's in 2010. Oh, hey, feat of strength, very nice. Silas got recently buffed for jungle, so he went tier against team. There's a lot of mistakes happening in this game. Tier is way too greedy. No, dude, there's too much farm. There's too much farm. Yeah, dude, this Thresh is rough. Oh well. Again, there's nothing we can do to help him. Like, he's just making a lot of mistakes. But it is what it is. He's the best way I can just explain what the Thresh is doing is he's definitely not thinking as he plays. Way too much farm here. You never even want to take a fight anyway. But then he took a fight, gets caught. So it's kind of a disaster. Oh, but we can play good. That's the thing that I can do, is I can play good. I can keep calm. I can DPS the right targets. You know, they went way over aggressive, and they get punished for it. So I saw Olaf top lane on minimap, so there's not an Olaf down bot. So this is good. We can hopefully get ourselves a plate. So that's the basis of League of Legends, in my opinion. So we're going to base on this cannon wave. Is you, especially in bot lane, you will occasionally just be matched with not great teammates. It happens. I can't base right now. I'm going to go back here because, like, he's obviously, yeah, he would have stopped me 100%. All right, okay. I'm okay with this. Hey, someone else. You don't know. Okay, Pyke is back. They 100% will think that I'm not here. 100%. I'm so dead. Just surround me. Just surround me. I know Pyke doesn't have his ignite. Oh, I don't like this. Why? If what I would do if I was the Thresh, by the way, I would escort me back to the tower. I'm dead. Yeah, like, the Thresh just is misplaying so hard that there's nothing I can do. For those that are going, Huz, why didn't you just run? I'm dead. The moment I'm left alone, I'm dead, but the Thresh is not thinking as he plays. He should have escorted me back to the tower. So again, it is quite rough playing with this Thresh. But hopefully me pointing out is hopefully for people watching kind of going, yeah, that is actually wrong and stuff. Because that is sometimes just the thing that people need to know. A lot, like the basics when people say, how do I climb, how do I get better, knowing what mistakes people are making. So many people make mistakes and they don't even see it as a mistake. Oh, that was so close. Yeah, a lot of lower rating people are making mistakes, but they don't know they're making them. Hell? Olaf's nearby. Close. Olaf is no longer close by. That hit. How did that Q hit? Damn, that was close. Someone didn't realize they didn't have mana. Like right now, why is he basing early? And he's the support. You may as well, like, play with me. You know? You could W me. He should be with me, but it's fine. I get the plate extra and I got Triforce complete, so I'm fine with that death. At least he's not just only roaming. And so that what could make it worse if the Thresh was just like, I'm roaming and I don't care about you. That would make it worse. Stealing Olaf ult isn't the most useful ability. W. Fate might be able to clean here, but he's also really weak. Okay, got it with the electrocute, and then that should be a dead Gragas. W me! Oh. Nice. It's worth it. I do consider Lucian one of the weakest champions in League. Oh. No. She flashed and just pressed R on me. That's all she did. Oh, that's so irritating. Oh, yeah. Lucian's one of the weakest champs in League. He's terrible. That Gragas build's hurting my eyes. Tira the Goddess into Rod of Ages Gragas top. He's gonna have no strength whatsoever.
Executed.
Excuse me? Execute. Oh. The enemy bot lane genuinely might actually ask for a role swap just because of how bad it's going. Because again, remember, Lucian has to win lane phase, because if he doesn't, well, he's useless anyway, but he has to win lane because he doesn't scale into late game. So they might actually be running away from the matchup. My farm's not doing too good because we're just fighting all the time. I'm fine with that. I got 7 kills. And we can 100% kill the Syndra if she comes bot lane. He doesn't have flash. They're now coming back bot lane because they probably have gone, wait a minute. She has no flash. That should be a free kill. So she comes bot lane, kills me, uses flash, but then she's vulnerable when she goes back. Dude, we one-shot him. Oh. 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 Gotcha. Game's going pretty good though. You're E into me.
Shut down.
Whoa. What are you doing? Not really, like, the only guess I have is the Pyke is going for these insane plays because he knows that Lucian falls off. Oh, dude, Syndra's here again? Dude, you're here more than you are mid. Hello. Should be a double kill. Nice. I'm fine with that. Syndra, the hilarious thing, to make that dive work, I would argue they needed Syndra as well, and she ran away. She went to mid. There we go. That's fine. Again, dying in League is always annoying, but always try to think of the bigger picture of like, okay, I died, but two of them died. It wasn't a great play for them in the end. We got top lane tower because our jungler went top lane. So, like, it's kind of trying your best to go, it's not that bad. Oh, that minion! The minion block. I will say, in this HC, I'm really not looking forward to having to play Lucian. Oh, God. That's going to be depressing. I remember I played him not that long ago, actually. And I was just insanely shocked by how little damage I was doing. This Pike. Damn, if that E hit, that's a kill. Lucian's dead again. This is one of League's rarest skins, yeah. I don't know what officially holds the title. Obviously, this account has been given access to, like, all the rare skins. So, you know, we're playing all the champs that have a rare skin. I just don't know what specifically which one will be the rarest. You know, Silver Kale's rare. Black Alistair we've already done, and that was rare. One of the packs, I don't think one of the packs beat, like, King Rammus, maybe? Something like that. Hey, Sherrock, so how am I doing? I'm doing alright. Wait, the enemy bot lane is still bot. Oh. Wait. I don't know what he's actually saying when he says that. Pax Jax. Pax Twisted Fate is way rarer than Pax Jax. Pax Twisted Fate is the rarest pack skin. Obviously, I've got Pax Twisted Fate on my main account, but... yeah. Dragon up in 50. So realistically with Corki, you are supposed to be playing quite aggro early. Like, he's not an early game champ anymore. He was a few months ago, and but he's not a late game champ. He's kind of like mid game now. That's where I would say Corki has his main strength.
An enemy has been slain.
There's a random pink ward here. Hello. I'll be taking that. Bomba. Yeah, I think King Rammus might be officially the rarest, but I'm not sure. And yeah, the early victoriouses, so like Janna and Jarvan, they're quite rare. Riot Squad Singed, I don't think that's that rare. I mean, again, I've got them on my main account, and if I've got them on my main account, in my head, I don't consider them that rare. Back in early events, by the way, they were giving those out like candy. Like, they were just handing people those as cards just to have. Oh. Don't do it. He was tempted. Sorry, Shyrock, so 47 months. Appreciate it, man. Hope you're doing amazing. Ash. She just accepted her fate. She was like, take me now. Wow, you are a squishy boy. Bomba. I don't like that Gragas build at all.
An enemy has been slain.
What do I think of the Battlefield 6 beta? It was good. Like, I am tempted to get it, but, you know, it's harder for me to, like, go, yeah, I'm going to buy a £55 game when in a few months later I'm going to have a kid. Like, it kind of seems my more future when it comes to gaming, other than obviously playing League if I'm still doing that as my day job. It's like console, like handheld gaming. You know, we've got like a Nintendo Switch. We don't have a Switch 2. We're not going to get one of them anytime soon. But we've got a Nintendo Switch. There's a bunch of games I've not finished on that. I've got the PlayStation Portal, which links with the PS5. I haven't finished, you know, a bunch of games on PlayStation. I'm like played God of War 2, like that. And we obviously got a refurbished Steam Deck recently, so even playing Steam games, more handheld versions, I think is more what I'm probably going to move on to. About the new PC. So when it comes to the new PC, Apex is seeing what they can do. So Apex gave me a budget for $2,500. I've got about $500 worth of permission, but I've also I've come to the conclusion I can't add any onto the PC. So it would be, right now, it would be about a $3,000 PC, which is amazing, but it actually wouldn't be that much better than the current PC, so there's no point really upgrading. So the current guys at Apex, they're actually going back and seeing if they can increase the budget, which is what I didn't ask for that. They said that's what they're going to look to do. But even if it's like they go, and I've done it in the past, they paid me a few $100s here and there to record like promo stuff, not on my own channel. So I record something and then it can appear on advertising or social media or something. So they said, we might ask you to do some of that, and, you know, if you record a bunch of it, we could maybe pay you $500 for that and stuff. Yeah, I was actually going to email them. Apex now do a trade-in facility. I might even say to them, it's like, you know, if I get the new PC, I'm fine with, you know, I'd have to get the new PC first, and then maybe a month after, so I've transferred everything, then I could send you my old PC. So I need to ask them if that's something they'd consider. They probably would. Yeah. Because Queen Pleb, like, normally my old PC obviously gets given to Queen Pleb. She's already said, like, she doesn't need a new PC. She plays, like, Stardew Valley and obviously Hollow Knight and stuff. So, like, she doesn't need the most demanding PC in the world. Oh, she doesn't need, like, a very demanding PC. Man. Again, if this could be a PSA, and obviously I know eventually I'm going to have to do it, just don't pick Lucian, man. You're such a weak character. He just doesn't do any damage. It's that simple. Does 0 damage. This game's gone pretty well. Thresh was not the best lane partner, but he wasn't also absolutely shocking. There's just a few things that it would have been better if he did. That's all. Silas is playing with fire. Oh. $2.5k gold. Spear of Shojin. Alright, now I'd go Infinity Edge, but I don't think the game's going to last long enough. But yeah, quite late into it, but let's go over, obviously, Corki as a champion. So they changed the champion not too long ago, so people are like, Huzz, you haven't used a package once, that's gone. So now is Corki's attacks and spell blades, deal 20% bonus true damage. Is his passive. The bomb is the kind of big AoE thing, and it does magic damage, but it scales off both AD and AP. So that's kind of the interesting thing. It does both. The W, again, it scales off AD and AP, but it does magic damage. The E is, sorry, the W, so it's that kind of like you fly in and it does burn damage behind you and stuff. Very powerful ability. The E is a Gatling gun that does physical damage, scales of physical damage, and it shreds people's armor and MR if they're getting hit by the Gatling gun. And then the ulti is the rocket barrage, and then every so often you get one called the big one, and the big one obviously does a lot more damage.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
Olaf is a good champion. He's just purely situational and purely scaling reliant. Sorry, snowballing reliant. He doesn't snowball. He's not that good, because that's just the type of character he is. Don't think this person plays Pike. Just doesn't know his damage profile. Does he play Pike? He has 9 games of Pike. He's a top lane main, so yeah, he doesn't know like the ins and outs of Pike. Cool. We'll head over to the drop. Wait, is Olaf going there without ulti? I guess Silas is dead. So I'm on my way. There's no way the Olaf knows. Like, there's no way you can think you're going to get away with it. W? W? Oh, Gragas. He tried to E over a big thick wall. Yeah, only little thin ones that you can actually W over as a Gragas. Ah, okay, I've now got... Oh, they surrendered. There you go. There you go. GG. So that is now C officially done. A little bit of a stomp, but it is what it is. So again, just to say, this was majority a platinum game, but we're actually dipping our toe now into emerald. So the Pike was emerald, the Silas was emerald. So, yeah. Not too bad. We take it. So we got plus 38, gold 2, went 13-4-7, highest damage of the game at 30,000, just beating out the Teemo. And remember, the Teemo was just freely hitting a Gragas in lane phase the entire lane phase. So actually doing more damage than that is good. But yeah, a little bit of a rough bot lane. They died 19 times in total, which is a lot. But Lucian's just incredibly weak. And the Pike, I think the Pike was overplaying. And if I had to say, I think the Pike was overplaying in lane phase. And what I mean by that is like going for too many plays, like going aggressive, trying to make plays happen. Probably because he knew he had a Lucian, and it's kind of that ticking time bomb of, we have to do something with you because you're going to fall off. So that's, if I had to guess, that's what I think happened with the Pike. But yeah, overall, pretty easy game. So that is now C officially complete. So we're now going to be moving on to D. So champion-wise in D, I think it begins with Donkey D. Yeah, so Darius is first, then Diana, then Dr. Mundo, then Draven, and that's all of D. So again, it does feel like we're progressing a lot quicker now in this series. It's just, I think when we began with A, it felt a bit slow, but because there's so many champions in A. So yeah, hopefully you guys are enjoying. If you are, do throw a like on the video, throw a comment, throw a subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.
Welcome to the Rift, where the legends play. It's HuzzyGames bringing skill every day. From tips to tricks and play so fine. You'll learn the game and have a good time. Thanks for watching, you're the real MVP. Hit that like and sub, join the family tree. Like, comment and subscribe. Keep the Huzzy dream alive.